Hi, Virgos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Today, we are going to get messages from our DM to our DF, and we are going to be asking for thoughts and feelings with love messages. So let's see what Spirit has for my Virgo. Let's see what your DM is thinking and feeling at this time. Welcome to any of my new subscribers. If you're new to my channel, I am a psychic medium. I am a professional, intuitive, love and life coach specializing in relationships. I hope you enjoy your guidance today. And if you are interested in contacting me, I will put all of my detailed information in the description below. Spirit, I am here with my Virgos. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could please share with me, Spirit, any messages from my DM to my DF right now. What are their thoughts, their feelings? Where's this connection headed? Anything you want to share with me, any guidance that you have for us? What is going on for my Virgos? Let's see, I'm listening for you now. You will be the one to put me on the right path. Okay, so we're going to be on this path together, right? You're going to be the one to put me on my right path. Maybe you feel very in alignment when you're with this person. I want us to be part of each other's circles. Okay. I want to be a part of your life. I want your friends to be my friends. I want your family to become my family. You know, we have two separate lives and then they have to become one. So I want to be a bigger part of your life is how it just came into me from my DM. I see myself having children with you one day. All right. For those of you that would like to have children, your DM would love to have children with you one day. So they're thinking of a future. They're planning a future. We're coming to an understanding. Okay. Maybe we're starting to make plans for that future. Maybe we are starting to talk about, what that future could look like and what our lives could be together. That's beautiful, So maybe we're in the very early stages of, I think we could have a future together and I think we could be very happy together. So maybe your person's ready to really start expressing those feelings to you. Spirit, what do you have from my DM to my Virgo? What do you have for us today? The Five of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Cups. I have a King of Swords. And I have a Four of Pentacles. Yeah, almost the sense of with you, I can get through anything. The Five of Pentacles is, we can weather any storm. We can get through challenges. As long as we're together, we can guide each other. So there is a little bit of a feeling of I'm starting to lean on you, but not in a bad way. I feel like I enjoy being able to lean on you. I am a strong king. I'm good with, I'm good taking care of myself, but I'm actually enjoying being a little vulnerable with you. I'm enjoying letting myself be more open emotionally. Maybe I've never opened up the way I'm opening up with you. And I do feel this sense of, I feel like I'm able to lean on you and I want you to lean on me, Spirit just said. So there's this incredible sense coming from my DM that they're taking on this responsibility, this emotional responsibility for you. And they're okay with that. I always laugh when it's like, when do you become the emergency contact number? Like I want you to be my emergency contact number, right? Something like that. Like I'm starting to lean on you. Yeah. I'm definitely moving in the direction of this is a very successful connection. And I'm proud to be with you. Every intention to keep this thing moving forward. Beautiful. I feel lucky to have found you with this Wheel of Fortune. Your DM is really starting to plan ahead. If you haven't started talking about a future yet, they are in their mind starting to already go down the path of, I could see myself taking care of you. I could see myself having the responsibility of being your spouse or your partner, or a commitment that we share a life together. We buy a home together. Because that feeling of I'm okay with you leaning on me, and I want to be able to lean on you. So maybe you're the first person that ever made them feel that way, that they weren't in it by themselves. Maybe you're the first person that makes them feel like somebody's got their back. And, here we are. Spirit, messages from my DM. What do you want us to know? Influencing, somebody whispering in your ear. Is somebody telling you things? I don't know. That came into me a little bit of, be careful of who you are getting your guidance from. Okay. Is it coming from a place of love, or is it coming from a place of jealousy or envy? Be careful maybe of who you're getting your guidance from, around you personally, like friends, siblings, something like that, co-workers, they might not be giving you the best guidance. I have patience. Just be patient with this connection. I think that this person is willing to put in the time. I don't think that we have a timeline in mind. I don't know if they are, ready to pull the trigger on anything specific yet, but I want you to be very patient with this person, because if it continues going the way that it's going, it will turn into probably everything that you have asked Spirit for. Okay. So that's beautiful. I have a spy. There's a little bit of a, I don't know if this is coming in from somebody from an outside source, like there's a ex in their life that wants to know like who they're talking to, or maybe you're relatively new in their life and they're trying to find out everything about you. So they're going to like friends that know the two of them, or they're going to even family members, or they're looking them up on social media, and they're asking like, who's this new person in their life? And there's a little bit of feeling of there's some jealousy or envy from somebody in the background. I don't think it's going to influence their decision to be with you one way or another. I think it's just awkward. I feel like it's just like, oh, please just move on, just get over it. I have forgiveness. Okay. Maybe you find out about it and you think that there's something else going on. Maybe there's an accusation that wasn't true. Strings attached. I want to know, is your heart still attached to anybody? Maybe in the beginning there was a weird episode with somebody texting them or calling them, or spying on them in some way, swinging by their job, swinging by work, and it wasn't invited by them. And maybe you felt that it was, there's still something going on, but I don't think so. I feel like this person is genuinely found somebody who has their best interests at heart. And whoever this is, kind of I don't know, this kind of probably crazy ex in the background is just jealous and envious and trying to do some sabotaging, but it's not going to work. So you guys stay on the same page, okay? Just to, stay together, focus on your own energy. It's almost like, I'm sorry this person reached out to me. I didn't ask them to reach out to me. I want you to know they did, okay? It's that kind of feeling, like, I can't believe this. They're coming out of the woodwork now that I'm happy with you, so that happens a lot. But it doesn't mean your person wants to be with anybody other than you. I really feel like your person is the opposite. They're making plans for a future with you. Yeah. Justice. They're definitely making plans for a future with you. They're thinking, this is the person I probably want to settle down with. I could see building a home and a life around. So that is gorgeous. An 8 of Wands, a sudden shift in directions. Let's see where we're headed with that for a second. I have a Devil. Yeah, I'm removing something. I think that there's an episode that happens between all of you that almost like the shit hit the fan. And it's like, who are they to be reaching out to you now? Like, who are they to be interfering in who you are seeing or not seeing? Like, there's some kind of crazy episode. So I'm just going to chalk it up as, somebody's jealous. 9 of Pentacles. Just focus on that you feel secure with this person, and this person wants to be with you. Let's get some heart-to-heart confessions. Let's see what your DM is feeling. Spirit, what is my DM? Well, what if, right? What if? What if what if they go back to somebody else? Well, what if they don't? What if somebody, they're still in love with somebody else? Well, what if they're not? So I mean, what if is so open-ended. I mean, what if this is the love of your life and you're pushing them away for the wrong reasons, right? Let's travel together. But it could be physical travel. Maybe you're going to make plans to go see their families or go on a vacation together. But it came in more as like a metaphor for, let's plan our future. I really feel like your DM is planning a future, thinking about a future. Okay, let's start this journey together. Let's travel this journey together is more that's how it came into me. Let's say I see signs reminding me of you everywhere I go. So, I see your name everywhere. I hear songs when I'm not with you. My phone buzzes and I automatically think it's you, or I'm thinking about you and then all of a sudden you call. Those are all beautiful things. Your kindness heals me. I have a feeling, Virgo, that you are the first person in your DM's life that has their back. Okay. There's something about like, you're the first person who shows up for me or defends me, or I feel like I have a team member, I have a partner, I have somebody who is going to, stand up with me. There's this incredible sense of we're a team and nothing is going to come between the two of you with that. Believe in us. Keep believing in us. Nobody can come between us. Okay. They want you to keep believing. That's beautiful. Past memories connect us. Maybe it is a twin flame connection or a past life twin flame, or maybe we have had a past, history together, something like that. Spirit, what do you want us to know from my DM? What would you like us to know? Let's see. Listening. I hear you. I hear you. They hear you when you're speaking. So if you're upset about something, if there was something that upset you, they absolutely listen to you. They absolutely know where you're coming from. They're trying to do everything in their power not to upset you. I just feel like they are trying to listen. Possession, codependency. All right, so there could be a little bit of feeling of obsessiveness. Okay, that happens when we're so in love with somebody. We start to feel like, I can't live without you. I can't imagine you being with anybody else. You start to feel like, I'm becoming obsessive. Maybe your DM's a little bit jealous of you. Maybe your DM can't even, would be tremendously jealous at the thought of you being with somebody else. So there could be something going on there with that. But I'd like to think you're both secure and mature. I don't want to disappoint you. Okay. I don't want to disappoint you. I also don't want to be that clingy person that, you feel like, oh God, they can't do anything without me. So I feel like your person's trying to be independent within this relationship also. All right. So there's a little bit of that going on. Maybe the intensity of this connection is more than either of you have ever found. Yeah, bottom of the deck. I have passion. I want you. I've never wanted anybody the way I want you. Okay. And that does somehow, it triggers a lot of, unfortunately, low vibration energy. It triggers, I have the potential, not always, to be more jealous than I've ever been, or I have the potential to be more codependent than I've ever been. So it's just because I've never been this in love with somebody. So I have this tremendous fear of losing what I have right now. So your person's just trying to balance all of that with their feelings and your feelings, and it is overwhelming. That's okay. It means that you're in love. It means that they're in love with you. If they weren't in love with you, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't be jealous, right? And you're not even trying to make them jealous, Spirit said. It's just the thought. They have they just couldn't handle it. I'm going to say it that way. They just couldn't handle you being with anybody else. I have the Chariot. I have the Chariot. I have the Hermit. I have a Knight of Cups. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, we're coming out of a period of, I don't want to be alone. Now that I found you, it's the sense of I don't want to be alone now that I found you. And that's maybe why I feel like I'm clinging to you, or I feel like maybe you think I'm too obsessive, or I'm too into you, if there's such a thing. But all I know is that I can't deny how much I feel for you. I will say that. I want to move this forward. I want to keep pushing forward. I don't care what anybody else is saying or in doing. I really want us to just focus on us. I really just don't even care about anybody else. Nobody else's opinion matters. There's a lot of mixed feelings, mixed energies from our past that I guess are surfacing because we're together. Maybe somebody really is not happy that we're together. Maybe it's maybe it was a mutual connection of some kind, but I don't know. Maybe there's a real reason that somebody's not happy, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is what we are feeling and thinking. Spirit, what is my DM thinking right now? What do they want us to know? We have known each other before. Yeah, it's probably a twin flame, connection and separation. Maybe that's why the passion's so high. Maybe that's why I feel so, dependent on you, and I'm having a hard time with that right now. I wish I could tell you how I feel. Okay. Somebody's not going to come up to you and say, I'm obsessing over you. Like I'm going crazy. I'm out of my mind. Nobody's going to say that, but they'll say things like, I just can't imagine my life without you. So that's their way of saying, I go down the path of that you could really hurt me, that you could be the one that would really break my heart. But you don't have to worry about those things. Those are just fears. Don't even think about those things. I haven't been the same since we met. And I do believe that. I think that you have changed their life. I think that you have opened up this part of them that for the first time in their lifetime, they have somebody who's showing up for them also. It's not just about how they're going to take care of somebody else. It's that I actually have somebody who cares about me, who really loves me, who wants me for me. And that is shining through. Please wait for me just a little bit longer. Maybe we'll have it all someday. Maybe we just need to be a little bit more patient. I want to make love to you. That I believe. I believe there's beautiful intimacy. I believe that we just love being together. I love that. That's good. That's healthy. Spirit, what do you have for my Virgo? What's coming? What does my DM want me to know? Let's see. A Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to work hard in this connection. I am. I'm not going to give up on it. I'm going to work hard on this connection. I want to marry you someday. I mean, that is definitely, I want to make love to you. You know, I want to marry you. I want to celebrate this love. I want to celebrate this joy. It doesn't even have to be a marriage. It could be, I just want to let you know how much I love you and that I'm not going anywhere and that this is a forever love. You know, people have all different ways of committing to each other, right? So I just feel this happy celebration. You know, they're happy they found you. Bottom line, they're happy with you. They're happy they found you. They couldn't be happier, Spirit just said. They couldn't be happier. A Two of Pentacles. Maybe they made a choice to be with you. Maybe they've made a choice to be with you for some of you. But I don't feel like nothing's holding them back right now is how it's coming into me. Yeah, we're on an incredible, you know, this is like an incredible journey, okay? Just wait a little bit longer for me, whatever that means to you guys. Like, you guys will have it all. I really do feel like you guys will have it all. It is an incredible journey, is how I feel. You know, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the love. Let's get a couple more love cards. Let's see. Spirit, what are any messages from my DM? Let's see. When I miss you, I look at your photos. So even when I'm not with you, like, you know, I could be at work and I'm just constantly looking at my phone because I can't wait to see you again. It could be as simple as that. Maybe I can't go. Nothing compares to this connection. Nothing. You know, and that's the truth. When you meet the right person, I mean, my Four of Wands is not only a celebration, but it is a putting down roots feeling. You know, it's building a foundation. It's building upon something. It is, once I find that person, then we just build it up in layers, right? We get to know each other. We get to know everything about each other's families, about each other's pasts. We open ourselves up to vulnerabilities and insecurities. And, you know, once we go through all of those things, it's like, you know, either something has turned you off and you say, this isn't what I thought it was going to be, or you make it concrete. It becomes this concrete connection of, I would never find anything better than what I have with you. You know, and when you get to that place, your person is so committed to this. You're the best thing that has ever happened to them. You are absolutely the best thing that has ever happened to them. If they haven't told you yet, they will. But they know it. They know it. And I hope they appreciate it because you really are the best thing that's ever happened to them. How beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Claim this reading below. Give shout out some comments. I love to read those. If you'd like to book a one-on-one private reading with me, you can always go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.